Homeopathy has often been debated, but modern science is beginning to bridge the gap between traditional wisdom and molecular reality. Today, we explore the deep scientific foundations of this healing art. To understand homeopathy, we must first look at its foundational principles through the lens of modern nanomedicine. It is a system based on the principle of like cures like, but its mechanism goes far deeper than previously thought. The logic of potentization lies in the process of dilution and succussion, a method that was long misunderstood as simple disappearance. Critics often pointed to Avogadro's number as proof of absence. However, the mechanical energy introduced during succussion is key. It's not just dilution, it's a process of energetic transfer and molecular reorganization within the solvent. In potentization, the substance is diluted to extreme levels, yet it is through this very process that its therapeutic potential is unlocked, moving from a chemical to a physical signal-based interaction. Groundbreaking research at IIT Bombay has provided definitive evidence that changes our understanding of these high dilutions. Their work has brought homeopathy into the realm of quantifiable science. The researchers used state-of-the-art technology to detect the presence of starting materials in dilutions far beyond what was once thought possible. The results were startling. Scientists used advanced electron microscopy and inductively coupled plasma mass spectrometry to prove that molecules of the original substance remain present, even in the highest potencies. These are not just water memories. These are physical nanoparticles, metallic and organic fragments that persist throughout the manufacturing process, acting as biological messengers. This molecular presence is explained through the principle of froth flotation, where air bubbles generated during succussion carry nanometallic particles to the surface. As the bubbles rise, they concentrate the starting material at the top of the vial. This ensures that when the next dilution is made, a significant portion of the medicine is transferred. During succussion, these bubbles trap the starting material, creating a stable nanosuspension that preserves the essence of the medicine through every stage of preparation. But how does this interact with the human body? For centuries, homeopaths spoke of the vital force, an invisible energy that maintains life and health. Modern science is now identifying the biological equivalent of this concept. It is not a mystical energy, but a complex, integrated system of physiological regulation. Today, we can understand this vital force as the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, or the HPA axis, the master regulator of our stress response and systemic balance. The HPA axis coordinates the body's response to environmental and internal challenges, essentially acting as the central processing unit for our biological resilience. This axis controls our systemic balance, integrating neural and endocrine signals to maintain health and homeostasis, exactly what the vital force was described to do. By modulating the HPA axis, homeopathic nanomedicines can restore balance to a dysregulated system, helping the body heal itself from the inside out. Related brain structures like the amygdala and hippocampus work in tandem with the HPA axis to process and respond to physiological and emotional stimuli. The amygdala triggers the stress response, while the hippocampus provides the context. Homeopathy's interaction with these structures suggests a deep neurological basis for its effects. Homeopathy, therefore, can be viewed as an early form of nanomedicine, delivering ultra-low doses to trigger systemic biological responses through specific molecular signals. Unlike conventional drugs that focus on mass action, homeopathy works through informational signaling, using nanoparticles as the medium to communicate with the body's regulatory systems. As we look to the future, the precision of homeopathic principles aligns perfectly with the emerging field of personalized nanotherapeutics and bioinformational medicine. This is the future of medicine, a system that is safe, personalized, and works in harmony with the body's natural intelligence rather than overriding it. This paradigm shift acknowledges that sometimes less is more, and the smallest signals can have the most profound effects on our complex biological networks. We are moving away from a mechanistic view of life toward a more integrated, informational understanding of health, and homeopathy is leading the way. By integrating ancient wisdom with rigorous modern research, we uncover the true potential of homeopathy as a pillar of future medicine. The evidence is here. The bridge between tradition and science is complete. We now have the tools to understand and harness the power of ultra-low dose therapeutics for global health. It is not just about the dilution, it is about the information, the biology, and the future of healing. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of medicine. This documentary was scripted and directed by Dr. Suneeth Matthew. For more information or consultations, please contact the number shown on your screen.